Well, it appears there's more to the story as to why Tristan Thompson's face was blurred out during this week's Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Khloe tried to act like she had no idea why that shady move happened, but I'm here to tell you guys the real reason that went down. Plus, Kylie Jenner is a full-on vlogger in her new YouTube video. I'll give you guys the highlights from a day in the life of a billionaire. And finally, we have to talk about Kendall Jenner wanting to separate herself from the famous fam. The KarJenner tea is hot today, people, so stay right here to get caught up. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. We have so much KarJenner news to discuss, but first, make sure to click that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. That way you always know the latest on what's going down with the famous fam. So first up, let's discuss Kendall Jenner, because while many people consider her the forgotten KarJenner, very few people probably stop to realize, hey, maybe she's doing that on purpose.
I never thought of it that way.
In a new report from Radar Online, a source revealed that Kendall is, quote, very open about feeling the need to distance herself from her sisters and has a ton of projects in the works that don't include them. And her sisters aren't the only one Kendall is icing out of deals. She's also reportedly keeping Mama Kris in the dark too. The source went on to say, quote, in the past, she'd keep Kris and the others in the loop so it didn't overlap with their own ventures. But Kendall is doing her own thing now, both personally and professionally. This is not the first time we've heard about Kendall wanting to 100% venture out on her own, away from her family and everyone's preconceived notions about them. In the past, there have been several reports about Kendall wanting to leave Keeping Up and put all of her focus on modeling and even acting. Plus, we know she recently filed documents to start her own line of fragrances, body lotions, and perfumes, so I can assume that she will also want to spend a lot of time focusing on that. It also makes sense as to why she would keep those details to herself as opposed to sharing them with Kris and her sisters, being that Kylie already has her own makeup and skincare line. While you all marinate on the fact that Kendall is ready to flee the KarJenner fam, let's move on to her little sister Kylie and this vlog that she surprised everyone with last night. Kylie shook all of her fans when she tapped into her YouTube side and uploaded this video titled A Day in the Life. It's about 20 minutes long, so here are the highlights. We got to see her be in mom mode in the morning, boss mode in the afternoon, and we got to see Kendall potentially FaceTiming Harry Styles.
Hi, Harry!
It's also worth pointing out she could have been FaceTiming their friend Harry Hudson. Fans are pretty split when it comes to which Harry Kendall is talking to. Anyway, once Kylie left work in her robe, because, you know, she just got done with a photo shoot, we then saw her at home in another robe, getting ready to drive into LA for her makeup artist's surprise birthday party. Once Kylie was dressed and picked up her pal Heather Sanders, she checked in with Travis Scott.
I'm just gonna go to dinner. I don't even know, maybe like midnight?
After Kylie checked in with Travis, the surprise for Ariel went off without a hitch. And so did Kylie's present for him, which was that lovely diamond ring we told you all about last week. As you can see, it was a pretty great moment. So yeah, from mom to boss to friend, Kylie clearly does it all in a day's work. Okay, now let's move on to the tea about Khloe and Tristan. As we filled you guys in yesterday during the morning tea, fans were incredibly confused during this week's Keeping Up when Tristan's face was blurred out in behind-the-scenes video. Of course, people immediately thought this was Khloe's way of shading Tristan through the show. But when it was brought to Khloe's attention, she claimed to have not even noticed, and that it must have been because he didn't sign the right paperwork. However, now we've learned that Khloe's playing dumb act was exactly that, an act. In a new report from Radar Online, we've learned that the real reason as to why Tristan's face was blurred out, and it was entirely on purpose. A source has now revealed that Tristan intentionally did not sign a waiver to have his face shown on the show. Therefore, Mama Kris, quote, does not want to risk him trying to sue them for using his image without consent. In my opinion, it doesn't sound like we're ever going to get a clear image of Tristan on the show, as the source went on to say that he is, quote, absolutely terrified of these upcoming episodes and what they may do to his career. The source continued the insider info saying, quote, Tristan is freaking out over this whole situation. He knows how bad they are going to make him look. He also knows that all of it is true, which makes it even worse. So yeah, it sounds like Tristan thinks that by not signing the paperwork, aka not giving the show the right to show his face, everyone will magically forget that he's the one who cheated on Khloe with her little sister's best friend. Unfortunately, the entire world already knows who Tristan is and what he did, and in my opinion, I think any damage to his reputation has already been done, and he has no one to blame for that but himself. Alright, you guys, I'm ready to hear all your thoughts on this KarJenner news. What was your reaction to Kendall trying to distance herself from the family? Also, what did you think of Kylie's new vlog? What was your favorite part? And while you're at it, don't forget to share your thoughts on the real reason Tristan's face was blurred out. Talk it all out down there in the comments. For more KarJenner content, check out our exclusive interview with Lamar Odom. And for more entertainment news, subscribe to Hollyscoop now.